I am Marc.
And I'm Dan. And this is the DarcBall Cast.
Do you think that was funny enough?
Yeah. Marc?
As we are a technology podcast, I've got a test for you. I'm going to show you some pictures. All right.
They weren't me. I was set up.
So all I want is when I show you a picture, a yes or a no. Okay. Whether that picture is a picture of traffic lights or not. Okay. So.
No. Yes. No.
Keep going.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Okay, now I want you to say yes and no if I show you a picture of a car or not.
No. Yes. Yes. No. No.
Just to clarify, that was a picture of Hitler.
Yes.
A couple more.
No.
Two more.
Yes.
Last one.
No.
Congratulations, you're not a robot.
Fuck off.
That was a manual capture. I have to do them so often at work.
Are there no robots that can just tell?
No, there isn't a robot in the world that physically knows what a traffic light is.
Or a car.
Except for the ones that are traffic lights.
Or a bridge.
Or bridges. Boats and hills, I have to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
The ones I have to do at work, I have to do quite a lot of them. And it's only ever boats, cars, crosswalks.
Crosswalks?
Not zebra crossing. Crosswalk. Hills and or mountains and traffic lights.
Fuck.
Sometimes cabs. Taxi cabs.
Have you not yet managed to hack into your ex-wife's Facebook? Is that
fucking?
I assume that's what you're doing.
I don't want to be in that Facebook. Fucking hell.
No, I mean, because then you can post like statuses on her behalf, like just ran over a pensioner in my Nikes. She wasn't driving, just flattened them. Oh, we're starting strong this week.
Hello. What have you been up to, Dan?
Oh, just surviving day to day.
Surviving day. That's not really funny. Try again. Comedy podcast. Despite what Spotify said. I've messaged Podbean.
Okay.
Trying to saying.
Do you know when you asked what have you been doing this week, Dan? What you actually meant is, please ask me what I've been doing this week. No,
because I just wanted to make you aware that I've messaged Podbean and complained that Spotify for some reason classes us as a technology podcast when we explicitly stated we were a comedy podcast, and they replied back, Podbean. They said, "Oh yeah, don't know what happened there, mate."
Oh,
Their genuine response was to either contact Spotify or, bearing in mind Podbean and the people who issue our episodes to Spotify for us,
right?
Or take all the episodes down and republish them.
No,
I'm not doing that, mate.
No, I would have loved it.
What's this, episode 17, 18?
I'd have loved it if they sent you an email back saying, it seems like you need some technical support. Have you heard about this podcast called the DarcBall Cast? I hear they have some great technology tips and tricks.
But to get that far, you have one of them who's only got one eye will try and prove you're not a robot by showing you pictures of traffic lights, rotten bananas, and Hitler. I'm fairly sure Brad Pitt was in there as well, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he popped up.
There was a grave
There was a grave. It was a great one.
That's all I can remember.
There were some people playing frisbee.
Oh, yeah.
Homeless old man.
Yep.
Group of smiling old people.
Mm-hmm.
Hitler. Brad Pitt. Rotten banana. 4 cars, 4 traffic lights.
I can confirm you're not a robot.
Yeah, well, and I did it from memory.
And that's all it took.
I did it from memory.
So so this is why I can't answer what I've been doing this week.
What have you been doing this week, Dan?
All right, you want funny. I've been tickling a clown.
A lot of people are afraid of clowns, though.
Why?
I don't know. I don't. I'm not afraid of them. I can't answer that. Just
Right.
it's a generally recognised phobia.
I think it depends what they're doing.
Do you know why I think it is?
Why?
Because they finger you a lot, don't they?
They're a bit fingery.
Yeah. Like, whenever I've met a clown, whether I've liked it or not, fingered me.
Well, this is why you've got to hire the ones with the non-rapey names. Like, you can go, okay, Bobo. Bobo the clown? Cool. Charlie the clown? Great. Pepe the clown? Fine. Fingy the clown? No, you're going to get fingied.
Jeffrey Dahmer the clown?
Yeah.
That's probably why people are afraid. John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
He was a professional clown.
John Wayne
Yeah,
Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy. There's the Joker as well. He looks a bit like a clown, and he's mad at society.
For
Thanks,
reasons.
Joaquin Phoenix.
How do you spell that?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
Her. Were.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
Kickinker. Double E.
Right.
No.
Perfect.
Phoenix.
Wanking Phoenix.
Wanking.
I was following along.
Do you know what? If I had to get a tattoo tribute to Joaquin Phoenix, it would be a bird masturbating.
How fuming would you be if you was a clown and that was your job and you absolutely fucking loved it? And then it's like, oh, great, this cunt's ruined being a clown. So he hangs up his fuzzy wig and his nose.
Mate, Joker didn't ruin being a
No,
clown.
not him. Fucking John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, John Wayne Gacy.
Fucking
If
hell.
anything, he'd make clowns more interesting. Because if you see a clown, you don't know whether he's going to try and make you laugh or wear you as like a skin belt.
It's nice to know as well. It must have been nice to know that your suspicions were correct. They're all definitely fucked.
Oh, yeah. My favourite serial killer, a guy called Ed Gein, or Ed Gein, or whatever his name is, I can't remember. Fucking weird-ass fucking guy. I remember reading a book about him, and I mean, there's serial killers, and then there's this guy. Like, he was fucking weird. I remember they raided his property, you know, after he'd been arrested. And I'm not sure if that counts as raiding. I've already caught him.
No,
or
yeah.
whatever. But they went into like his barn or his outbuilding, and there was just a corpse hanging from the roof with no head, just like slit open from throat to fanny. Oh and
That's a Cannibal Corpse
English
song,
fanny, not American fanny.
Oh, okay. So
like
vagina,
pussy lips, not back bottom.
back bottom, not back vagina.
And then like they found like shit in his house, like a pair of gloves made of human skin.
Oh.
White skin as well, racist. And they also found like, I'm not sure if this is true, but I distinctly remember reading it, and I hope it's true because it's fucking hilarious if it is.
Go on.
A box of preserved vaginas, like vulvas. One of them was his mother's, which was painted silver.
Oh.
Imagine wearing that like on a necklace. I
Oh.
know.
Well, that's
Pair
fun.
of earrings, just a couple of vulvas hanging down from your ear.
So yeah, I'm just going to ask, where's the technology in all of this?
Well, drying and preserving vulvas.
You did not see the setup this man had.
It was immaculate, frankly.
It was
it's where Bill Gates apprenticeshiped.
it was revolutionary, the instruments that he used.
Yep, honestly, that's where Zuckerberg got it all from.
He was actually working on a rival company. It was called Lips Book.
Face removed from school book.
What have you been doing this week, Mark?
We're looking at houses.
Oh,
Not to rent either. To adult ass buy.
fuck.
Looking at buying houses.
Just keep your receipts.
It's not going well. It's not going well. It's not going well. No, first one. A lot of lovely period features, you know, wooden beams and shit.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the rest of the house was a complete and utter fucking cackhole.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it looks nice, wooden beams. It's like, oh, that's just the frame of the building. All the bricks fell off. Like,
wooden beams. It's a shame that water is running out of them.
Yeah,
but honestly, we went in, and one of the first things we asked was damp course. Is there a damp course? And they were like, don't know. It's like, you realise this house is £150,000, don't you?
That's a lot of money.
I'd like that question answering, please, if that's all right. And she was like, it's not damp guaranteed. Oh. And I was like, well, I'd like it to be.
Yeah.
And I opened a cupboard just to, have a nosy. Cupboard door came off in my hand.
Oh, my God.
Nice one. Loving it. And then we went out in the garden. It's only a little back garden, but it's all decking. And this decking looked like it'd seen better days.
Right.
And I went out, Sophie was like, oh, this is a nice space, we can get this nice barbecue out here. I walked outside, foot went through the decking.
Mate, did they let you keep it?
Just like...
I've heard if you go to a house viewing and something just breaks off, you can keep it. It's good luck.
No,
not for the house.
I didn't ask, frankly. But yeah, my foot went through the decking. That was good. That pretty much told me not to buy the house. That and the fact that the cupboard that I opened, it was like an airing cupboard.
Right.
Where the door came off in my hand. Put my hand on the bare brick wall inside where the plaster was missing. It was wet to the touch.
Amazing.
Yeah, no thank you.
Oh, fucking hell.
Went to another house, and this one was interesting because the person who currently lives there was showing us round. Now, I hated this.
Yep.
And I didn't know this was going to be the case until we pulled up outside and Sophie went, oh, by the way, the person who lives there is showing us around. And I went, you fucking what?
Fuck.
And she was like, it's the person who lives there. It's not like the estate agents. Argyle, the estate agents. Right. And I was like, you've got to be... No, I can't do this. This is horrible. Looking around their house while they live... No. And I realise you're not buying... the person, you're buying the house, but the person showing us around this house was a complete and utter fucking nonce.
Oh God!
Like not a paedophile nonce, just like a knob.
Yeah, all right.
She was like rushing us round as well. And, we want to. But first thing, like Sophie was like, "Oh, how long you lived there?" She was like, 15 years. Like, oh wow. Has it got a damp course? Don't know. How? How don't you know? You've lived there for 15 years.
Like. Is it wet or not?
She was like, you'll have to ask Argyle, the estate agents. What if you don't know?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And then we went upstairs to one of the bedrooms. It's got like a built-in wardrobe. And she went to open the wardrobe. Imagine my surprise when it's full of heads. Mannequin heads.
Fucking.
Not neatly stacked mannequin heads. Jumbled up, shoved in mannequin heads.
Like the fucking fresh veg bit of a supermarket.
Yeah. She opened this cupboard and I went, there's heads in here. I didn't know what else to say.
You should see the other cupboard with the tails.
And she went, oh, that's my daughter. She's studying hairdressing. I went, yeah, of course she is.
Yeah, there's all of these hacked up heads.
Yeah. So that was a red flag.
So
and then we went upstairs into the attic room.
Right.
Stairs were an absolute fucking death trap. Right. Dead thin.
Did your foot go through one of them?
No, but you could barely get your foot on one of them. There were two teenagers upstairs playing an Xbox as well, which sort of put me off a bit. I'm not sure if they came with the house. But then what really pissed me off was we got downstairs. On the way downstairs, she was going, so where are you then? You're in the buy-in process. Are you serious? Are you ready to buy? Because, I've had a few time wasters just coming around and,
Just like, bitch, we're looking.
And she was like... and I need to be, I need to know where I am because I need to be ready to move and that. And we were like, well, yeah, we've got a deposit and we're looking to move. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
And then Sophie
went, obviously you want to see what the fuck you're looking at.
So Sophie was like, so what sort of the lowest do you think you'll go on it? And she went, I'm not going to discuss that with you. That's why I pay the estate agent.
Right.
I was like, all right, dick face.
Fuck.
There's a nice way to say it, isn't there? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So as soon as we came outside, I was like, said to Sophie, I said, she could fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck. So Sophie, we'd have gone to the estate agent, gone, we'd offer her this much, and the estate agent had gone, okay, I'll go tell her. Yeah. They'll go to her, she'll say yes or no, estate agent will come back to us, rather than just us talking about it.
Yeah.
And she was just dead fucking rude about it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck your house full of heads and dangerous stairs.
You know what? I'm taking one.
Dick.
I'm taking a
head with me.
Just for the trouble. So
and this one, I'm cutting off one of them teenagers.
I was looking online at. I was thinking because obviously I'm renting at the moment.
You are,
and it's fine. I don't think there's anything too wrong with it. Mark, you're just peeling an orange.
Just having an orange, mate.
Why?
Because I want your reaction. I just want to see what you do when I've... Carry on. Just while I peel.
This is awfully distracting.
It's all. I'm just peeling an orange. That's
Stop
all I'm doing.
just peeling an
I'll
orange.
stop peeling an orange when there's no peel.
Okay, so
orange.
I was looking online at mortgages on just like flats. There's some nice flats in this area, and I thought, yeah.
Oh, where are they?
Well, just here and there. Got to do your looking. That's what I was doing, Mark.
If people are wondering why I sound different, it's because I'm a bit further away from the mic. Because I don't want zest springing up and clogging the microphone.
Yeah, clogging up the audio.
Yeah.
So
I don't want that citrus fuzz.
I found a I found a nice looking flat, and I was like, oh, this looks great. And I scroll further down, and it's like, oh, currently has tenants.
Doesn't come with heads.
Yeah, no heads. Currently has tenants, and I thought, how the fuck would that work? What am I going to do? Like, start paying a mortgage and just walk in and go, right, scoot up?
No, you evict.
No, I mean, just start sharing the bed. Oh, sorry, guys, I bought this place now, so you're going to have to make a bit of space.
I'm not evicting you, but I'm moving in.
Yeah, mate, I would have Harry Pottered the fuck out of them. Put them in a cupboard under the stairs.
I thought you were going to live in the cupboard under the stairs, then.
Can you imagine that? I'm paying for a mortgage and I go, you know what, I'll take this little space, like, with the boiler. Fucking hell.
I'm nearly done here, mate.
Mark, like...
I'm enjoying myself.
I've never seen you peel an orange.
Why would you have seen me peel an orange?
That's what I'm thinking right now. Why do I have to see you peel an orange?
Well, you don't have to. You can look away.
But I can't, Mark.
I'm just peeling an orange. It's
Just
a normal thing.
fucking sort your shit out.
I'm just peeling an orange. So what I want to gauge your reaction.
Right.
Because I like to think I'm a bit of a maverick.
This is going to be an audio nightmare.
No, because I'm going to move the microphone back in a minute.
I mean just the whole thing.
Because I've had the microphone away from me.
Yeah.
So I like to think I'm a little bit of a maverick. I don't play by other people's rules.
Okay.
I don't conform to other people's standards. Which is why I'm peeling an orange on the podcast.
Right.
I'm not even sure if I intend to eat it.
Fuck.
No, I am going to eat it. Well, I'm going to eat some of it. I might not eat all of it. I don't know. You can't tell me what to do.
I won't.
So, I want to know...
What are your intentions with this orange, Mark? Get to it.
I'm just getting the pith off it at the minute. Just all that little white...
I'll tell you where
pith.
you can shove that pith.
There's no need.
Fuck.
Right. Just want to take a break out of this podcast, right? There's no need for that kind of talk. It's rude. It's rude and it's threatening. And I don't feel comfortable in this space when you're talking like that.
I apologise for the way I acted towards you and your pithy orange.
Why have you got to bring the orange into it, though? That's what I don't understand at all. See, you could have just said I apologise to the way I acted towards you.
Mark.
Because when you add the orange, I can tell you're being facetious.
You used to be cool, and I feel like the orange has changed the dynamic of our friendship substantially.
It's got nothing to do with the orange. I'm not friends with the orange, Dan. The orange hasn't replaced you.
I preferred you before the orange.
The orange is symbolic of
what?
Of my non-conformity.
Do something with the orange, Mark.
So I've peeled the orange to the best of my ability.
Right.
So I want to know your reaction if I eat an orange thusly.
What the fuck? You just bite out of the side of an orange.
Like an apple.
This is fucking Mark ASMR. Go on, give the listeners what they want.
What does this do?
You've got to whisper.
To watch you eat.
You've got to whisper really close into the mic like this.
For you to see someone eating an orange like this, Dan.
It's less watching you do it. It's more the noise it makes. It's like a squelchy, pithy, orangey mess.
I'm a bit wet.
Yeah, I imagine you are, you fucking savage.
I've got showered before. I'm quite... Have you got any baby wipes?
You fucking made this mess. And I live with a cat, so you are going to be coated in sticky cat hair very soon.
There you go. 2 bites out of that orange and I'm done with the joke. Oh, right. Oh.
That's staying in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Do you know what? I listened to last episode. And I hear it. I get it now.
You hear it?
I do,
you
yeah.
see?
I get it now. So I'm
Is this why you've tried your best?
I have tried my best, yeah.
Right. That's enough for another 20 minutes, right?
So, it's WikiHow time. And I'm deciding to use this segment and this platform to try and attract a new audience to our podcast listening base. Because we're moderately successful now.
Yeah.
Fairly.
We're approaching 100 listens per
month, which is about 99 listens more than I thought we'd get a month.
Shout out to your mama.
Yeah, I was going to say thanks, Mum. So, like I said, I'm going to appeal to try and reel in a new audience. And the new audience that I'm going for is...
Mark.
Yeah?
I'm offended.
Why?
Because I'm part...
Well, this will appeal to you, then. The title of this WikiHow...
Mark.
What?
Can we start again?
No.
Oh...
So, the title of this WikiHow is Venus in Retrograde 2022. How it affects your zodiac sign.
Oh.
Gonna save you a lot of time. It doesn't.
Oh my god.
So Venus will go. Venus
what is retrograde?
I don't know.
Okay, we're off to a good start.
Venus will go retrograde on December 19th, 2021 until January 29th, 2022. When a planet goes retrograde, it appears to move backwards in the sky, and things can get a little wonky, astrologically speaking.
I can tell you're passionate about this, Mark.
I'm loving
you're
it.
shouting.
I'm loving it. Each sign... Each sign is affected differently when Venus goes retrograde, but in general, you can expect this 6-week period... to have plenty of influence on your partnerships, self-worth, and finances.
So is this going to tell us...
So Venus being looking like it's further back affects your finances?
Do you know, like, everyone's moaning about how much control the government have, but I'm actually worried about how much control Venus has over my life.
I know.
Like, so is this going to tell us every star sign and how it affects us?
Yes.
So can we start with our own?
Yeah, okay.
Do you know yours?
Yes, I know mine. Mine's...
Bullshit.
Well,
that's what it is.
They all are, to be fair. Mine's Aquarius.
Okay, so let's check out what is going to happen. How many weeks is it?
6 weeks.
So in the next 6 weeks then?
Well, no, because it started December 19th.
Mate...
So let's see how true we can see if it's been true.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. How fucked has your month been?
Where the fuck is Aquarius, man?
Aquarius, man. He's probably in the sea.
He's the Bollywood knockoff.
Aquarius, man. He's a man who has a high chance of meeting a new mate. And
it's the Bollywood knockoff of Aquaman. Can I just say, look at the picture for Aquarius. Just look how happy he is.
It's just a man.
Just man writing. So, right, okay.
Okay.
Aquarius, January 21st to February 20th. If you're an Aquarius, use this period to reflect upon your past. Venus goes retrograde in the 12th house, which represents dreams, emotions, and anything that might be hidden. Some repressed desires might brim to the surface, or you may begin to see your memories from a new perspective. Your best bet is to roll with the punches and let your mind wander. These revelations have come to help you move forward in life. Write down your feelings as they come up and read over your entries to glean new lessons or realizations. If something from your past is holding you back, now might be the time to let it go. If you do the hard work now, you'll feel free and weightless once 2022 comes around and Venus goes out of retrograde. I can't believe how true it is.
Fucking
It's amazing.
Shit.
It's absolutely amazing because since December 19th, I have been reflecting on my past because all I've done is think about where I was on 9/11. That's the only thing I've thought about. And now I know that when Venus comes out of retrograde, I can finally let 9/11 go.
So where were you, Mark?
9/11?
9/11.
Just at home.
Was there anyone that can corroborate that alibi?
My mama.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair...
I'll let you off.
To be fair, I was at school and then the attack started as I was walking home and I was on my own at that point.
You weren't hijacking planes? No?
No. I'm famous amongst the community for my inability to fly a plane. But then again, that doesn't really count against me if I'm trying to prove that I didn't crash a plane.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you off this time.
Yeah.
Just with a warning, though. Stay out of trouble.
So there you go. It's completely true for me. So
okay.
What's your star sign?
Pisces.
Fishman. So Pisces, okay. February 19th to March the 20th. Mm-hmm. So... Oh, bollocks. I did it. Okay. Sorry. Let's start the whole podcast again.
Get in the bin.
Get in the sea. As a Pisces, this retrograde is a good time to connect with your friends.
Oh.
You have to get yourself some. Venus goes retrograde in your 11th house of friendships and connections.
11th house?
I have no idea what it means.
Are we all right? Is there like a guide to this? Is there like an extra book that you're going to buy so you know what this means?
I think it's the Bible, isn't it? Use this time to evaluate your friendships and deepen your connections. You might feel prompted to reconnect with old buddies or make new friends too. Spend plenty of time with your pals over this period and don't be afraid to open up to them. If you can't be together in person, talk to friends on the phone and send kind and encouraging texts.
Oh my God.
I
hate it.
Does anything... does that not ring true? Because Venus is in retrograde, so that must be true.
It's like all the statements apply to everyone. Do you know what I mean? I think it'd be instead of going through all of them because they're all going to say exactly the same thing. I feel like we should write our own made up star sign.
Okay, so we're making up
the
our own
star sign will be called Spongambeles. Yep.
Isn't that kind of pasta?
No, that's Maybelline.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a seaside town in Lincolnshire.
Maybe it's Long Penne. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Get the London look. Tagliatelle.
I can't remember what I said as a star.
Do you know
sign.
why being a model for Rimmel is considered to be filthy?
Why?
Because it means you've got a Rimmel job.
Oh. I mean, that was bad. That was bad as well.
Slow burn.
Yeah, okay.
So that's our audience halved.
That was a sting. Now,
what was it? Spongalese?
Something like that. Let's call it Spongalese.
Spongalese. So what's
that? Sounds like a derogatory term.
So what's
okay? I'll start.
No, we need a picture first, don't we? Because we've all got pictures. Like Taurus is a bull, Aquarius is just some wavy lines representing water.
So this one, I want it
What's
to be...
Cancer?
It's some form of tumour. Bad cells that just keep multiplying.
Isn't Cancer a crab?
Fucking hell.
The picture for cancer, I'm sure it's a crab. I don't know why.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why are they all to do with the sea?
Get in the sea. They're not. Because
not?
Capricorn's a bull in it. No, a goat.
Yeah, a bull with fins.
Or is Sagittarius a goat? Oh, no, I tell you what, it doesn't matter because they're all bollocks.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So we're going to paint a picture of what ours looks like. So I'll begin.
Spongolese.
It's round in nature. Like imagine like a dish.
What is it when it's in like the city?
It's got wheels. It's got wheels when it's in the city. And eyes. Sorry. Sorry, mate. The more I'm thinking, I'm kind of going to describe Lightning McQueen from Cars.
You used to tell me where Lightning McQueen's from.
Telling the audience.
I'm a Formula One fan. All right.
So yeah, I'm thinking it's probably a car with eyes.
Car with eyes. Spongolese is a car with eyes. Okay.
So
I'll take that on board.
Okay, so I'll start. Venus is in retrograde, which means probably some old friends will pull you up on money they lent you.
Yeah. And also because Venus is in retrograde, it means that at some point in 2022, you will have a birthday.
The sun will rise and set sometimes. Probably most days.
It is an extremely possible situation that if you at all go to central Grimsby, you will be shrouded in complete darkness because of an humongous tree that lives in someone's back garden.
There is a slight chance that you probably mostly will not put your left shoe on your right foot at least once today or something. Yeah? Go on.
I think it's sounding good. It's probable that at some point in your life previously and in the future that your body will at some point contain a liquid form of blood.
Old friendships. You
will never find a soggy crouton.
I can't think of any more.
So I think I'm a Spongolese.
Yeah. It's for anyone who's born between March 8th and then March 7th the following year.
I think what we're trying to say is
it's going to be a pretty good month.
Everyone in the world is affected by the fact that Venus looks like it's ever so slightly further back in the sky, but it's not further back in the sky because that's not how science works. I think we're also saying that it's fine to be who you want to be and believe what you want to believe, but if you think that the position of the stars and planets on the day you were born makes any real change in your life in relation to your personality or even your finances, you are a complete and utter fucking.
As one of the top technology podcasts on Spotify and iTunes and all the good places.
That's official.
It's our responsibility to alter the technology market. We should be coming up with ideas.
Products.
Like fresh products that are going to revolutionize the way we live.
Damn straight.
So over the Christmas period, just when there's been...
period.
When, everything's a bit... You're more likely to get robbed, aren't you, at Christmas?
That is true.
People get broken into because of all them all them presents under the tree, and sometimes you just
the
don't
trees
want
themselves.
You don't want Saint Nick coming in, do you?
No.
Sometimes you want to keep him out.
No. You finger my wife.
What? Your wife, Mrs. Claus?
That's the one.
What the fuck? Still sniffing around, is he?
Admittedly, I'm the other man.
Oh. So today, I'd like to pitch a home security product that I've come up with.
Right.
So I always find they're always going to come through your front door, aren't they? These robbers, probably.
It's the most logical point of ingress. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's 2022. Robbers, they're not coming through your windows anymore.
No, not at all.
They're not, are they?
No, because windows are dirtier now. So you can see that they're there.
So
if anything, they're more like walls.
I want to bring back the golem. I want to bring it back.
The ancient Jewish myth, the golem.
The golem. Yep. I want to bring it back.
Bring it back.
Make it fashionable.
Right. Because it was cancelled, wasn't it?
Was it?
I don't know.
I hope not. I don't want to get cancelled for my golem usage. So what I've designed for you here is a state-of-the-art
secure... Isn't he the skinny guy from Lord of the Rings who wanted the little grey shit who wanted the ring?
No, that's Hobbit Man.
Oh.
Malnourished Hobbit Man.
Hobbit Man. Malnourished Hobbit
Michael
Man.
J. Hobbit. So I wanna make golems fashionable again.
Go for it.
So first thing we've got to do,
make golem great again.
Stone golems, outdated. These covered in skin. Yeah?
So it's a fat man.
No.
Right.
Because it's not a man, it's a golem. Right?
What's the difference?
So what it'll do is it'll just basically march around near your door. Because every night you'll put a little note in its mouth and you go, march around the door. Yeah?
Yep.
And it's just going to deter any robbers, basically. The main thing is, look, you and the golem aren't friends, so get that out of your head. It's a threatening entity. You're not friends. He's there to do a job. Yeah?
Yeah.
So
but go on. How is the effectiveness of the golem damaged if you become friends with it?
Look, we'll not
if anything, his productivity will be better because he feels like a valued member.
Look,
mate, the household.
You're forgetting golems don't have feelings, rights, or genitals. All right? Those three things, famously, golems don't have.
He'd have less than no rights if he had a vagina.
Oh! And you can't cancel a golem.
Social commentary.
All right?
Yeah.
So, here's one of the downsides. Laying it out, as always, keeping it real.
Yeah, be up front.
It's never going to feel quite right having a golem. You know? It's not quite threatening. You're not really sure what he's up to during the day. It's always going to feel just a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
So you're going to set him off at night. He's going to march around near the entrance. He's going to just do like karate moves. Just a little bit. No one's going to fuck with that. Yeah?
Yeah.
The reason we made him out of skin is we found that the stone of the golems was making a bit too much noise.
Because it'd keep you up, wouldn't it?
In our modern day societies, most people have stone near their doorways, and stone on stone, bit of a thud.
And you're up all night.
Yeah, but you ever slapped a brick? You ever slapped a brick, Mark?
Almost constantly.
Don't make as much noise as bricking a brick, does it?
Not to my knowledge or experience.
So it's bare, skin-covered feet. Aren't going to make that much noise on the stone.
What's the skin covering?
You what?
What's the skin covering?
The innards of the golem.
Which is...
stone.
So a thin layer of skin muffles the stone on stone.
The stone golem.
Right, okay. Is that the proprietary technology? that you've
Look,
got,
we had
that
to
you've
make
built into it.
What we really wanted was to make him out of carbon fibre, but cutbacks.
Not fucking Tories.
Not in this economy, mate.
No shit.
No. So yeah,
Boris has got to pay for all his garden parties, hasn't he?
yeah. So importantly, he's got motion sensors. So he don't back into any walls. He's doing his karate moves.
Right.
And he just knows where all the walls are all the time.
That's good.
So yeah, basically, we're just trying to sell
eyes in the back of his.
We're just trying to
head.
sell you a really uncomfortable deterrent, and that's it. There's your product.
So you've replaced the dog.
Fuck! I forgot someone invented the dog.
Yep, the Lord Almighty.
Well, you've just shat on my golem.
I'm sorry to have shattered your golem.
Well, I'd like to see you try top that.
Well,
Home security will never be the same.
I've got a bit more specific. So you've just gone
more specific than the skin golem.
Yes, because I've gone for a solution to protect a certain kind of house. Okay. So you've just thought of security solutions for any houses.
Yeah,
okay?
Well, not even any house. It'd probably secure you from most things.
Okay, well, this is to protect you if you live on the coast.
Right.
Because we live on the coast, don't we? We live in a seaside town.
Yeah.
My house is constantly being crashed into by boats. And I feel like I need to get my product out there to stop this happening. So, my product is stored in a giant bag that you keep in your front garden. If you don't have a front garden, you just pop it on the roof.
Okay.
And then just night time before you go to bed, you go to the zip of the bag. The bag has a zipper.
Right.
Right. Quite important feature of the bag.
You say big bag?
I didn't specify the size of the bag.
Carry on.
Yeah. Or did I?
I think you said big bag.
It's a bag of indeterminate size at this point.
Okay.
It's big enough to house the product. It's no bigger than it needs to be.
Right.
Because not in this economy. And so this bag, it's got a zip. Very important, the zip, because the zip contains the product. If the second you undo the zip, it flies out. Okay?
Flies out.
Yeah, like the golden snitch from
Lord of the Rings.
Barry Snotter.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is you undo the zip, off goes
the product.
Okay. And it goes into orbit.
Orbit?
Around the world.
No. And
it orbits the world at 20,000 miles per hour.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty darn fast, let me tell you. And it keeps an eye on all of the world's ships.
Right.
If it catches a ship on a trajectory that means it's going to hit your house, it sings a song that causes the ship to crash.
So it's like a speedy space siren.
It's funnily enough, that's exactly what it's called. And that's astounding. Amazing that you'd guess that. So yes, that's basically what it is. So you undo the zip, off flies the speedy space siren.
Yep.
It monitors 20,000 miles per hour orbiting the world. As soon as it notices a boat going near your house, it sings a song and the boat crashes.
Crashes into what?
Something that's there.
In the sea?
The house next door.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's going towards your house, sings the song, and it just diverts about 20 foot to the left.
Right. That's incredibly useful.
It is.
Imagine you got problems with your neighbours.
Not anymore.
Guiding a ship.
Smash a ship into their house.
Yeah. Your boss is being a dick. Guiding a ship.
There you go.
Oh my God. It's got infinite uses.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But its main proprietary use is to protect the home.
Oh, okay, right.
I can't control how other people will use it should it fall into the hands of a wrong'un.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's my product. I think it will protect houses on the coast everywhere.
And how much will this cost?
Many pounds.
Is it a one-off payment? What about the upkeep, Mark?
I mean, that's down to you. I mean, you buy a car off someone, you don't buy all the petrol you'll ever need for it.
You know what? I know a guy called Big Jared. And I think if you lent him some large boots, right, and an enormous ladder, I think he's got just the speed that we might need for him to service the speedy space siren on a monthly basis.
I don't think they need to be that skilled.
Why?
Because you're assuming that it needs to be in use to be serviced, when what you can do is let it out of its bag.
Yep.
Off it goes. Get the guy who's going to service it, get him to go into the bag and wait for it to come back.
So it comes back. You don't just open it and that's it.
Well, no, because you only need it in the night time, because that's the only time when ships crash.
How do you get it back?
There's a button.
Yeah.
Press the button, it comes back.
It's just like that.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
You know what, mate? I'm in.
There you go.
Bloody
It's
hell.
going to change. It's going to change the lives of everyone living vaguely near water.
Oh my Lord.
I've got an update, Dan.
Okay.
On some news.
The news
that I brought to you while we recorded an episode of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember me talking about a man called Spencer Eldon?
No.
I opened a podcast by saying that Spencer Eldon was a cunt. Spencer Eldon
Nirvana
is the baby from the cover of Nevermind, and he was trying to sue them.
Okay, yeah.
So there's an article here.
Mm-hmm.
I found it's on the Lad Bible, which I don't really normally look at, but my wife sent me it knowing I'd be interested in this article.
Okay.
And I've made no bones about my hatred of Spencer Eldon and his money-grabbing, terrible little fucking
baby dick
existence. So this article is titled Nirvana Baby Refiles Album Cover Lawsuit Under Child Porn Laws.
Oh, God.
Because his other one basically failed.
Yeah.
So the man pictured as a baby on the cover of Nirvana's Nevermind album has refiled his lawsuit under child porn laws, according to documents obtained by Deadline. A photo of Spencer Eldon naked in a pool as a baby was used on the cover, but the 30-year-old claims to have suffered lifelong damages as a result. Here he is, posing with the album.
Oh.
So, according to the lawsuit, Eldon claims the defendants knowingly produced, possessed, and advertised commercial child pornography depicting Spencer, and they knowingly received value in exchange for doing so. Despite this knowledge, defendants failed to take reasonable steps to protect Spencer and his widespread sexual exploitation and image trafficking.
Right.
The lawsuit was dismissed earlier this month due to a missed deadline, but was refiled at Los Angeles Federal Court yesterday, on the 12th of January. The suit alleges that his parents never signed a release authorizing use of the photo, and he is seeking $150,000 from each of the 17 defendants or unspecified damages to be determined. To ensure the album cover would trigger a visceral sexual response, the viewer, photographer Kirk Weddle, activated Spencer's gag reflex before throwing underwater in poses highlighting and emphasizing Spencer's exposed genitals. The accusations have been rubbished by lawyers acting on behalf of the separated band and the estate frontman Kurt Cobain. Now, have you seen the cover of Nevermind?
Yeah.
It's not there you can barely see his dick in it.
Right.
Barely.
God.
So I'm not saying that his dick's not in it. It clearly is.
Oh, yeah.
But he's making it out as if to say they've done it specifically to see his dick.
Ugh.
So, a motion to dismiss stated that they argued that he has spent 3 decades profiting from his celebrity as the self-anointed Nirvana baby. A motion to dismiss stated he has reenacted the photograph. What the fuck's a photograph? He has reenacted the photograph in exchange for a fee many times. He has had the album title tattooed across his chest. He has appeared on a talk show wearing a self-parodying nude-coloured onesie. He has autographed copies of the album cover for sale on eBay, and he has used the connection to try and pick up women. California-based Eldon wound up on the cover of the album after photographer Kirk Weddle convinced his dad with the promise of an easy buck.
Jesus.
Well, there's more to the article, but obviously I'm not just going to read it all.
Fuck.
So I just want to, again, go on record as saying, Spencer Eldon, if you're listening, fuck off. Fuck the fucking fuck off. Nevermind is one of the greatest albums ever. I don't care if you like them or not, Dan. I don't give a shit.
It's fine.
I love Nevermind. I think it's a fantastic album. And I will not have it besmirched by you money-grabbing, moral-lacking, terrible, awful, tiny little prick. Fuck off, Eldon. And because that was a bit of a serious end to the show,
right,
I'm going to end that section with a quote.
Oh, God.
A funny quote.
Okay, right.
Do you remember a while ago I found that Twitter page, Bad Medical Takes? Well, I've been monitoring it for funny stuff.
All right.
This one stood out. So I'm going to use this now to lighten the tone for the end of the episode. So if that last bit is feeling leaving you feeling a bit down,
a little bit serious,
remember that someone wrote this on Twitter and meant it. Margarine will turn to plastic in your system. Margarine is hydrogenated oil. Look it up. It is scary to think that any time you eat margarine, your body will automatically turn it into plastic. Real butter is better. The doctors have changed their minds. Episode 18, in the bag.
It was a hell of a journey.
It was.
We made it through just about maybe an hour.
Yeah, maybe possibly a little shorter than normal this one, but frankly, I'm fucking exhausted. Dan's fucking exhausted. And, you know, I mean, this is episode 18. If you want longer episodes, go listen to it.
Look, we're on the spiral down now, guys. Like, if you
peaked.
made it this far, thank you very much.
We've peaked, and the rest, anything beyond this point now is going to be disappointing. Sorry to break back to you.
I just want to be a little bit on a serious note. If you're one of the 70-something people that listened in the last 30 days, thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely.
We really do appreciate it.
We honestly
we joke,
do.
But we appreciate it.
We are silly men, and our opinion really doesn't mean anything or count for anything. But we never thought when we started this back in May last year that really anyone would listen.
No.
And a decent amount of people have listened to us now.
Yeah.
Over 17 episodes, nearly 600 people have listened.
More people than should.
Yeah.
Listen.
It says a lot about you guys.
So thank you. And always remember,
no one asked for it.
No one needed it.
So this was
it.
It was the DarcBall Cast. Good night, Australia.
Fucking